Okay, here we are. Rear body panel. Let's see if I can get in a little closer. Everything looks about the same color on the camera. We got a few rust holes. Got obviously that one I already cut out. There's one there. I found when I started sandblasting, and I've got a couple little holes here on this side, and then over here, same kind of thing. A little bit worse. Got some more to deal with. This is a bigger hole, not just a couple pinholes. The nice thing about this, it's all flat, so I should just be able to cut a piece that's the right size, weld it into place, and away I go. Should be a pretty quick and easy, simple fix. Okay, here we are. I've got everything cut out. Let me zoom in, get a little closer here. That's as big as the holes are going to get on this side. You can see for some reason the inner piece, there was a hole there from the other side, which explains why that got rusty. There was easy access for water there. I don't know why they did it at the factory, but I'm guessing they had some sort of reason. A lot of the holes on stuff is so the machine could line everything up when they welded it all together, so I'll guess that. You can kind of see a little bit of a purplish blue hue in places. It's an aerosol product. It's called rust converter, and it helps stop the rust. I'd love to be able to run this thing outside and sandblast all of this, but it is currently disconnected from the rotisserie, so getting it outside is pretty much impossible at this point. So, and that's as big as these holes are going to get. This side is a lot worse. That whole patch is that long instead of two little ones, and I've got a whole piece that actually wraps underneath here too that I need to replace, whereas the other side just had some pinholes. But that's pretty typical. Passenger side usually gets a little rustier in the back than the driver's side does, and the driver's front corner is usually the one that has damage on it from collisions. It's just the way stuff is. So, all right. Okay, here it is, all welded up. Boy, that doesn't show very good. We'll just get a little closer here. Welded up, and I've got an etch primer put on there right now, because it's going to be a while, I think, before I get a chance to get this part of the body panel, rear body panel, painted, because of the way the rotisserie sits. Gives me pretty poor access to it all, so that'll have to get painted after I can take the rotisserie off for the last time. So I had to get a little paint on there to keep it good in the meantime.